Stan.
Hey, Bob.
Hit it.
When you're looking for the news and you don't know who to choose, choose Maya. Choose Maya for the latest news.
Tune in today.
Ha ha.
And I'm still crooked.
Wayne's still crooked. Oh, man.
I'm still crooked.
Well, hello and welcome. It is Monday afternoon. That means it is time for the latest news to keep you in the groove with Maya. Maya, how are you?
Hi, I'm great. How are you?
Pretty good, girl. You're looking very professional today. What's
Thank
going
you.
on there?
Well, we are at the On Air with Ryan studio.
Oh, no big deal. Whatevs, cool.
Yeah,
Whatever.
yeah.
And you got a guest host with you. Who's there? Introduce yourself.
I'm Parker. We are friends. So she interviewed me for a TV show I did in 2020. And since then, we've just been friends, and she visits me every time she comes to LA. And so, yeah, we're killing it now.
That's cool. Now, Parker, what show was that?
I was on Are You Afraid of the Dark? It was like a reboot of a 90s series.
Right.
And you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, and I probably did the interviews with her, so I mean, I didn't. I just said hello and hi and bye. But
I remember.
I do remember.
You.
So
yeah, you left an impression on me because I recognized you.
I mean, of course, right? How could you forget this mask?
Yeah.
Just kidding. Well, Maya, of course, Wayne and I are here. We are excited. Take it away. Let us know what we need to know today.
Okay, so first, some of my picks for shows are the new show Interview with the Vampire.
Ooh,
and
that looks scary.
And the series premiere of Alaska Daily.
Now, let's just put this out there in the beginning. Pretty much, I feel like usually your shows that you talk about are good for teenagers and young adults, unless you tell me differently. Does that sound like the correct deal?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we won't say every single one is, that one check with parents. But if they seem appropriate for younger kids, you'll tell us.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
So that means I can watch Alaska Daily, huh?
You can, Wayne.
You can.
Maybe you got to check it with a few people, but we would say, yeah, it's
My
probably
wife
a
probably
safe
says
bet.
I can watch it, so I'm good.
Yeah.
I don't know. She's the boss. If she doesn't want to watch it, you're out.
That's right.
And then on Hulu, there are two new shows called Wedding Season and Tell Me Lies. I have not seen Wedding Season yet, but I think it looks really good. And my mom and I are watching Tell Me Lies right now. And it's, honestly, it's like an infuriating show, but it sucks you in. And so, like, the subject matter is hard to watch, but it really sucks you in. So
for someone that's never seen the show, what about the subject matter is kind of off?
it's about a toxic relationship over several years.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
So you're like
and-
yelling at the characters? Is that what's happening?
Yes.
You're like, why did you do that? Don't do that again.
Blah, blah, blah.
Got it.
Yeah, and it's like one of those shows that you can, like, watching it, you can see what, like, one of the characters is doing, but you realize, like, if you were in the other person's shoes, because it's very subtle, the things they do, and so you, like, know that if you were in the other person's shoes, like, it would be hard to notice. But just watching it, like, you can clearly see what they're doing. And so it's very infuriating.
I dig it. That sounds like fun. I would like a show like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's it's everybody in it is really good, and so it's like it's a hard show to watch, but yeah, it sucks you in. So
Okay, I guess I'm
I
not
dig
gonna
it.
watch
I dig it. Yeah.
yeah,
I don't want to get sucked in.
yeah.
Besides, you're going to be too busy watching Hillary Swank and Alaska
There you go.
Daily, so you got to like divvy up the time appropriately.
You got it figured out.
Yeah. Yeah. And then there's a new show on Amazon called A Private Affair, which I think looks really good. And then a new Peacock show called A Friend of the Family, which I also think looks really good, but really creepy because
Yeah.
I think it's based on a true story.
Oh, okay. Is that
yeah.
who's the lead actress in that? The one in the middle.
Yeah, I don't remember her name.
I kind of recognize her. I know that's Colin Farrell, or not Colin Farrell. Is it Colin Hanks? Tom Hanks' son?
Oh,
Is that him to the
Oh.
side?
I
He's got like glasses. He's got like
Yeah.
a bald cap on.
yeah,
Yeah.
that kind of looks like him.
I think it is. Yeah.
I'm like blanking on everybody who's in it right now, but
The guy behind the thing looks like Dexter, kind of. The guy in the cut right there. He kind of looks
yeah.
like the first season of Dexter.
yeah,
That looks cool though.
Yeah, I never saw that show.
Me neither.
but-
I've seen the posters though. The posters,
Yeah.
they're such good posters. I always I know his face in them.
Oh yeah,
It kind of looks like, it kind of does look like him.
yeah. I can see that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think, that one, I think looks really good, and so I'm excited to see it. It looks really creepy though, because what it's about is really creepy. But then, I'm also excited to watch A Private Affair, and I think that one looks really good. And then Home Economics, which has been one of my picks multiple times because it's one of my favorite comedies. It's so funny. Have you ever seen that show?
I've never seen it. No.
You have to. It's hilarious.
It looks good.
Okay, part
When was
of
that made?
is that John Stamos?
No.
No, he just has a very somewhat
kind of.
look like him, but maybe only when he's screaming.
A little bit. I can see.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have immediately gone to that, but I can see how you think that.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it's also, about an inch big, about 2 feet away from my face. So who knows?
Yep. Yep.
That's why I keep
Yeah.
looking at the screen behind me so I can see the bigger picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's on its 3rd season right now.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of a new show then.
Yeah, it premiered in 2020.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking it's like an old
so-
show. It's like
No.
newish. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
That's pretty. So it's a COVID show, kind of.
Yes.
That is
yeah.
cool. That is cool.
Yeah. Yeah. And so, I remember when it premiered, lockdown was going on. And so it was one of those shows that immediately I looked forward to it every week and to just kind of escape from reality for half an hour.
Just
So-
out of curiosity, what is everybody's, if you have one, your lockdown TV shows that you were like, this is my show?
Oh, I'm trying to think. There was Home Economics, and then during lockdown, I also rewatched all of The Flash, and then I watched all of Arrow.
I hear those are really good.
Yeah, they're so good.
I hear Arrow is amazing. I
Yeah.
haven't seen it though.
Oh, it's so good. I had always wanted to watch it, but then I didn't watch it until lockdown because finally nobody was doing anything. So I was
Yeah, at
like,
the time. I'm with you.
yeah, and there are 8 seasons of it. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch it now.
That's a commitment. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a lot of seasons. I hear it's amazing. I do want to watch
Yeah.
that. What about you guys? Did you guys have like a lockdown show that you liked?
You know what? I work in a hospital, so even though everyone was locked down, I was not. I was kind of on my standard everyday routine, so I didn't have extra time like so many. So I didn't have a show I watched.
I dig it. I dig it.
I didn't either, other than the normal ones, and Maya already knows what they are on Mondays.
Yeah, you like The Rookie and The Neighborhood
Monday.
and those sorts.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, 2
Man.
of my favorite shows.
And the Frontier, that last
Man, you guys sound like you were like productive, and I don't even want to say what my favorite TV because I have so many that I watched during COVID.
well, give us one.
You got to give us one. You asked us.
My favorite one. This is one that if you do watch, probably is like a check with your parents kind of thing, maybe. My favorite one that I watched during COVID was probably Better Call Saul because I had not watched it and I caught up on all of it during COVID.
Yeah.
Because there's like, have you guys seen that show?
Yep.
I haven't.
Have you guys seen it?
Yes.
You guys have?
Yes.
I've heard of it.
It's
but-
slow, and so I had to start it a couple times because I was like, I'm not a big fan, and it took me like 3 tries, and then I ended up watching the whole thing, and I was like, whoa, this is super good.
Yeah.
Which was like the perfect time because then like after COVID happened, it took like a year or 2 years, and then they finally started releasing like the new episodes for the new season, or the last season, I guess, and it's really good. That show got me through a large portion of COVID.
That one's tough because there's so many details and I'm trying to remember everything. Like, oh, what happened? And, so if you don't watch them all kind of in one relatively short time, you're like, I can't remember.
It
Or
really
maybe that's
is.
just what old people say. I don't know.
Maybe. I think it's a combination of both, maybe, because I had the same exact thing, and I would watch the episodes, and I'm like, I still don't know what they're talking about, because it's a
Right.
bunch of like lawyer lingo, and I'm like,
Right.
okay, you guys got to slow down a little bit, and I had to like slowly gather it, but it flows together really nicely if you watch it like front to back. And
Yeah.
maybe you'll have to convince myself to do that again someday.
I just don't have time to watch them front to back. That's
Yeah,
the
I
problem.
don't. Yeah,
the
that's
problem.
tough. That's tough.
That's a lot.
I have a
Yeah.
lot of other stuff I got to do.
Yeah.
All right, Maya, what is next, girl?
So the show Atlanta with Donald Glover, who so my mom loves this show, and so I just started watching it from the beginning because she's told me and Leia so much about the show, and so I was like, I have to watch this now. So I just recently started watching it from the beginning, and it's really funny. There's one episode from the 4th season that I watched before starting from the first, one episode from the most recent season. I mean that I watched before starting from the beginning, and it's that episode is just hilarious, and I love this show. It's so good and it's so funny.
It does. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
The new season is wacky. They go really kind of crazy. Each episode is its own little story.
Yeah.
It's good though.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
Atlanta a lot.
Yeah. It's a really good show. And then season 3 of the Netflix show Dairy Girls, which is also really good. And I think this is the final season of the show. I think I saw that. So
I haven't seen that one. I haven't gotten a chance to watch it. What is it?
well, I'm still my mom is more ahead of me in the show because I just watched the first couple episodes, so I can't tell you what it's about.
Yep.
So
I'm with you. You gotta wait to figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm curious. I'm looking at this photo and I'm feeling like convicted by all of them. They're all like looking at me. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. I'm into it.
Yeah.
I want to know what they know. That is pretty cool.
Yeah, so I watched like the first episode and then I got distracted by another show. So I've only seen like the first episode, and so I'm gonna go back and watch it.
Well, that's why they're looking at you like that, because you started to watch their show and then you stopped watching it.
Yeah.
You're like, Maya, you should know what it's about now.
I know. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Now I'm feeling guilty.
Yeah. You're the one that chose the photo. You could have chosen the poster, but you chose this photo. So
that's true.
set yourself up.
Yeah. Okay. That's true. And then two of my all-time favorite shows, Perception and White Collar, which both are older shows, but I just rewatch them all the time. They're two of my go-to shows. I'm just obsessed with them.
I don't know if I've seen either one of these. I know a little bit about Perception. That was a pretty big TV show for a minute.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I think it was on for 3 seasons.
I think I do remember that. See, I know the posters for all these things because I'll see them out and about, and I'll be like, okay, I remember it from something. But I'm so behind on all the TV shows because there's so many out there.
Yeah.
I try, and I'm like, I don't know. It's like, it's overwhelming. It's crazy. In all the different kinds of TV shows, you got like sitcoms, you got like romance, you got action, you got thriller, you got like all these different kinds. And it's like, whoa.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm slowly starting to get hooked on TV though. The more I watch it, I'm like, because I watch a lot of movies and now I'm like, I don't know. TV is good.
Yeah.
TV is good. They got a lot of good stuff out.
Yeah. Yeah. I love movies, but then it's always nice to have a TV show that just like you're continually watching.
I'm with you.
So
it's easy. You just turn off and you get to go like enjoy your TV show. I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm with you there. Yeah, that's the best part of it.
Yeah.
I'll check these out though. Have you seen either one of these?
What?
Have you seen either one of these two TV shows?
Yeah, they are two of my all-time favorite shows.
Oh, seriously? Which one's better, out of Perception or White Collar?
They're both different.
Okay.
And so I can't choose. I love them both equally.
See, now I'm going to say I have to go watch both of them instead of choosing one for me. Okay. I was trying to be lazy, but okay.
Yeah. I'm not going to give you a pass.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm rewatching White Collar. And I think I've been slowly rewatching it since 2020. Cause I don't know, there's 6 seasons of it. And so, it's one of those that I do remember the episodes, but then there are some I really have to pay attention to. So I watch it when I know I can pay attention to it and I won't be distracted.
Yep.
So I'm
with you.
Yeah, so I've been watching it very slowly.
I'm with you there. Yeah. It's like my relationship with Better Call Saul. There's definitely those shows where I'm like, I know I got to be fully focused if I'm going to jump into this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm with you.
Yeah. And then there's Perception you have to pay attention to also, but that's one show that I just recently watched. So very clearly remember the episode. So I pay attention to it, but then there are times where I put it on when I'm doing work because I know what it is.
Yeah.
And I can know what's happening in the episode without completely fully watching it and paying attention.
Yeah.
So yeah, Perception is one of my go-to shows when I either want to pay attention or like I need to do something else and won't be like fully paying attention, but I'll know what's going on.
I'm with you. Yeah, I always found it interesting how people would find their like favorite TV shows like Friends or like Full House or whatever. And they'd be like, oh, it's my favorite TV show, but it also puts them to sleep at the same time at night. And I'm like, okay, I don't know if that's your favorite TV show then. If your main utility is like a melatonin.
If it makes me go to sleep,
Yeah.
it's not my favorite.
I was going to say, people are like, yeah, my favorite show is Friends. And then halfway through the episode, they just start falling asleep. And I was like, okay, yeah. I'll just enjoy your favorite TV show then. Thanks.
Well, yeah, Friends is another one of my favorite
Friends is good.
shows.
Friends
Yeah.
is definitely good.
Yeah. Friends and Will and Grace are like two of my go-to comedies.
I do hear that one's really good.
Yeah.
A lot of people like, my mom likes that show, but also friends of mine like that show. And that's not normal. Normally, my mom likes something in a completely different ballpark than what me and my friends like identify with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're normally like, and they're two different things. My mom does not like very quality TV shows, but I hear Will and Grace is pretty awesome.
Yeah, it is. It's so funny. I always joke with my sister. There's one character, in it, named Jack McFarland, and he's played by Sean Hayes.
Okay.
And I always joke with my mom and Leia that Jack is like my spirit animal because he's just like he's so funny and just like kind of all over the place. And so I'm like, yeah, I think he's my spirit animal. So
That is pretty good. That is pretty good.
yeah.
What do we have
wonder
up
what she would
next,
say to that.
Maya?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
So some movies. There's a new HBO Max movie called Eraser Reborn. Which I hadn't heard of it till I saw it on HBO Max. And I was looking it up, and I guess it's like, I don't know if it's like a remake or a reimagined version of a movie called Eraser.
Maybe.
Yeah.
My mind first goes to like those mechanical pencils where like you can twist it and the eraser comes back out. Like if I didn't see the poster, I'd be like, Eraser Reborn. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it probably is. I don't think I've seen that one though.
Yeah. I found it and I watched the trailer and I was like, I think it looks really good. So I really want to see it.
I dig it. Yeah. It looks intense.
Yeah.
I like how you have that one up there and then you got Minions and then Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
It's like you got one for everybody.
Yes. Yeah. The new Minions movie, Minions: The Rise of Gru, which I'm very excited to see because I love Despicable Me and Minions.
They're adorable. Does Steve Carell still do the voice of Gru, or is it somebody else?
I think it's still Steve
It's still Steve Carell. He sounds the exact same as when he's a kid as when he's older.
I think
That's
so.
adorable.
Yeah. Yeah. But I just wish Minions were real. I want one.
Yeah. I think I've thought when I was a little younger and the movies first were coming out, I was like, what would I do with a minion? Like if I really had one, what would be the first thing I would do? Like I'd probably like look at my to-do list and be like, you go there, you go there, you go there, and I would just like divvy them out appropriately.
Yeah.
Or maybe I'd play like cards with them or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they'd be fun to like just sit with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd be much better than Gru. He's like setting them on these evil missions and you're like, would you like some tea? Would you like matcha in your tea? Let's just have a conversation.
Yeah, do you want to watch Will and Grace?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. And then a new Scooby-Doo movie called Trick or Treat Scooby-Doo. And I love Scooby-Doo, so I am so excited to see this.
That looks good. I didn't know they were still making Scooby-Doo movies. Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Do you know Shaggy's real name?
No.
I believe it's Norville.
Norville?
Norville.
Norville.
Seriously?
That's his first name, really. Not in real life, because
gonna
he's
say-
not a real thing. But
Did they put that
his
later?
real first name in the cartoon is Norville. Norville.
Oh,
His real
Seriously?
cartoon name.
Yeah. There you go.
Random bits of information.
Yeah, we bring really important bits of information to this show.
That's important. I mean, they should have like a Shaggy Genesis or something like that, and we can go from the very beginning and see how he became Shaggy from Norville.
Yeah, let's get that movie made.
Just look at his hair.
Seriously.
yeah.
Like, no wonder he called himself Shaggy. You know?
Yeah.
Just look at his shag hairdo.
Yeah.
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 Man.
Yeah.
I've never even heard
Where
that
can we
name
find
before,
Trick or Treat
Norville.
Scooby Doo,
Yeah.
Maya? What's it on?
I don't remember where I found it. I think it's on. I don't remember where I found this. I think it might just be on demand, but I'm not sure.
Gotcha. Cool. What else do we have today?
But also, I don't know why I just thought of this, but talking about Scooby-Doo, there was this episode of the show Supernatural where they were transported into an episode of Scooby-Doo. And it that show Supernatural was so creepy, but then they also had some really funny episodes. And that one is really funny. There was one thing that happened that when my family and I watched it, we were like, oh, so we're like, okay, this is like grown up Scooby-Doo, like a darker version of it.
You know, I've never really heard. I know about Supernatural, but I've never seen it. And literally hearing that one thing makes me want to watch Supernatural. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, there are some of my favorite episodes that are just funny. And then there are some that are like really creepy and actually did really scare me. So there's a mixture of like kind of horror and then comedy.
Yeah.
So
That is pretty cool. That is
Yeah.
sweet. Now I gotta add Supernatural to the list, apparently.
yeah. And then the new movies, Bodies, 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 which I cannot wait to see. The new Netflix movie, Luckiest Girl Alive, which I think came out on Friday. And then a new Amazon Prime movie called My Best Friend's Exorcism.
Look at that.
Yeah, which is like, I think that one's like horror comedy.
It seems like these two are horror comedies, and then Luckiest Girl Alive is like the more like serious thriller movie.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, Luckiest Girl Alive is dark. But yeah, Bodies, 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 and My Best Friend's Exorcism are horror comedies.
Yeah.
And I don't like. I
love
like
a good horror
thrillers.
comedy.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah. I like thrillers, but I hate horror movies.
Yeah.
But
That's why these
like,
are in her
horror-
picks.
Seriously.
Horror
What is
comedies
that,
are
like
okay,
a-
though.
Like an
Yeah.
oxymoron, like
Yeah.
a jumbo shrimp or something.
Yeah,
a
right.
horror comedy. They're just like,
Yeah.
well, how can we like contradict this as much as possible? Let's go horror and comedy.
Yeah.
And they actually work really well together.
Yeah. I was gonna say that actually. Yeah, I do like not all some horror comedies because some movies that are like that are still like really kind of scary, but then there are others that are scary, but they're also hilarious. So like they don't freak me out that much. So
I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume you're the kind of person like in like the analogy of like hot wings, you would be like, I want mild, but like don't make it spicy, but like make it kind of mild, but I don't want it to be too spicy. Is that how you are with horror films? Where you're like a horror comedy, but like not so much horror, but like definitely comedic.
Yeah, like more comedy than horror.
Okay, I got you. I got you. Yeah.
Yeah. And like I watched the trailer for Bodies, like a few months ago. And I was like, this looks really creepy, but then I was like, this also looks hilarious, so I do want to see it, especially because Pete Davidson is in it, and I love him, so. Yeah, Pete Davidson's an interesting cat, that's for sure. Yeah. He is. Isn't he dating Kim Kardashian right now? They broke up.
Oh, did they? Oh, sorry. Never mind.
There's the news.
He was.
Yeah.
There's the latest news.
There's the news for the days, guys.
But he was.
Skip all the headlines. Pete Davidson and Kim Kardashian broke up.
Yeah. And then the new movie Amsterdam, which I am also really excited to see. I think it looks really good. And then some of my picks for music this week are 5 Seconds of Summer's new album, Joshua Bassett's new song, Would You Love Me Now? And he's also coming out with a song on Friday, which I'm really excited about. And then Avery Anna's EP Mood Swings.
I didn't know Joshua Bassett made music. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
this is the first thing. No, I didn't know.
Okay, well now you know.
Apparently, I know his like ex makes music, obviously, but I didn't know he made any music. Yeah, that's interesting. Has he come out with a lot of albums or songs?
He has. Yeah, he has come out with a couple EPs. Okay. And yeah.
Does he ever do like, did he just ever drop like straight up singles, or is it always okay?
Yeah, so Would You Love Me Now is a single.
Gotcha.
And
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I love his music.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What kind of style is he? Is he like, does he like play guitar? Does he do piano? Is it like
Yeah, it's kind of I think he does play guitar, and then he has some songs that, there's a lot of piano in it. Okay. And so I think he does play piano. Okay. And now that you're like putting me on the spot, I'm like blanking on everything.
Just break down Joshua Bassett, just all the things. You can like tempo, all that kind of stuff.
Okay. Yeah, I was like, I don't think I can do that. I know, I was just looking at you like, are you serious?
Stop it.
Yeah. I should not have asked you.
It looks good though. It looks good. It seems like it's probably more of like an emotional song.
Yeah, it is.
It's pretty cool. These all look kind of emotional. Yeah. Definitely mood swings for sure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
One of my favorite songs on Mood Swings is called Biggest T-Shirt. I think that one is really good.
I think I was listening to that. You sent that to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I was going to ask if you listened to it.
I did. I liked it.
Oh, cool.
You can't ask me all the questions. I was trying to ask you about Joshua Bassett's song, though, because I don't know.
Okay. Well, now I'm going to ask you all of them. I'll put you on the spot.
I'll say I liked it. It was nice. I'll listen to more of her music.
Okay. Yeah. I really like her. So.
That's sweet.
Yeah. And then Macy Peter's new song, Not Another Rock Star, which I love her music, and I really love this song. It's like, it's been stuck in my head since I heard it. So I'm like waking up every morning just getting ready, singing this song. So, yeah.
Those songs are the best. I always feel like there's some song on my mind whenever I wake up in the morning. And sometimes I'm like, where did I hear that at? Is that like in a grocery store or something?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did I dream that song?
There are some songs that do get stuck in my head where I don't remember where I heard
Just like,
this
why is
song.
Barney like in my head in the morning? Like, where
Yeah.
did that come from?
Yeah.
I love you.
Seriously, you can't do that.
Yeah.
I mentioned that because that's one of those songs. If I hear it, it will continue to play in my mind like
You're welcome.
repetitively.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. You
Yeah.
just planted like a very long-lasting seed.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet though.
Yeah. Well, I can play you Macy Peter's song after this, and
Yeah.
then that one can get stuck in your head.
Boom. I like it. That'll be like the ginger to the Barney.
Yeah.
Wash it out, cleanse the palate.
Yeah.
Does she have another couple of albums or
Yeah. She has an album called "You Signed Up for This."
okay?
That's really good, and she has a lot of singles. I think she has a couple EPs, but I don't remember exactly right now. But yeah, I love her music. I love her song "John Hughes Movie."
That's kind of a cool name.
Yeah.
I dig it. I dig it.
Yeah, that one. That's one of my favorite songs of hers. And then another one of my favorites is called "Take Care of Yourself."
Is the John Hughes movie one? Is it like her living in like a romance kind of thing, or how does that?
No, it's like her saying, like she, like wants, like something to happen, but it won't happen because she says this isn't a John Hughes movie.
I dig it. I dig it. That is cool.
Yeah.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah. And then Charlie Puth's new album, Charlie, which I can't remember if I already said that, but
That's cool.
See, I told you about
yeah.
that last week, and you went and looked at it, I'm sure.
no,
We
you
were
didn't
talking
tell
about-
me about the
I
album. You
talked
told me
left and
about
right,
Yes, he did.
left and right, and it was on on his album called Charlie with what's his name, Jung or Jung
That one.
yeah
Did.
from
You got this.
BTS.
Jungkook.
Yep.
They sang that
Yeah.
together. See,
See,
Oh, see,
Yeah.
Wayne knows his stuff, man.
Well, that's one song on the album.
I think I know what you're talking about now. I know that. When did the album come out?
this summer
Yeah, I was
don't
gonna say. I
remember.
know the song.
it just came
Yeah.
out.
What is the
Yeah.
song called? The one with him and the guy from BTS.
Got
Like
another one.
what?
Light Switch is another one that's on there.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't remember
Anyway,
that
I'm
other
gonna stop
song's
now and
name.
let Maya talk
Right
about
now.
Charlie.
I like how much you know about it. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
No, I just
Well,
I
yeah,
just messed her
that's
up.
yeah. Well, I don't really have anything else to say about the album right now. Just I really like it.
Let's talk about the name. I wonder why he chose the name Charlie. Like,
Yeah.
what does that mean? What is the implications to that, you think? I don't know. It's a clever name.
Yeah.
That's stupid. I'm sorry.
Anyway, he was nominated for best summer song.
Oh, seriously?
Yes. Anyway, continue.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Start with
Continue on now
Norwood
that I
or
messed you up a
whatever the
little bit.
Shaggy name was, and I like the research. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Is it Norwood?
Norville.
Norville. Okay, I was close.
Norval.
Yeah.
They're all just as bad. Norval.
Yeah.
Like you say, like it's faster, like it's gonna make it like less bad. It's like Norval.
I know.
Just like get it over with. It's expedite.
Well, I think
Norval.
I like
Yeah.
pronounce the letters too much when I like
Norval.
Norville. I don't know. I've never met
Norville.
anyone named Norval to know how you pronounce that name exactly. But
Yeah, you just gotta kind of like throw it away.
Yeah,
Like, Norval.
Norval.
Throw
Hey,
it
Norval.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, what do you got next there, Maya?
yeah, what's up next,
We
Maya?
messed you up there good.
Yeah. Yeah. So the new song Cheers by Jukebox the Ghost, and then the singer Nessa Barrett and the band Almost Monday.
That guy reaches his toes like I do.
Oh,
I'd expect better
Yeah.
from him. I don't even know who he is, and I expect better. Just saying.
They do. They all look like they're doing. At least the two to the side look like they're doing stretches.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't notice that.
They're getting ready for Monday.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's almost
Monday's
Monday.
coming up, guys.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Who is? I can't see the end of her name. Nasa
Nessa
Barrett, you say?
Yes.
Who is she?
I just heard I like heard a couple of, she's a singer, and I heard I think I've heard a couple of her songs like before, but then I really I forget the name of the song, but I heard one of her songs last week that then I just went through and listened to all of her music.
Oh, wow, so she must have been good. It must have been a good song.
Yeah.
I dig it. I haven't heard of her before. You're bringing up all these new people. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Consider yourself in the groove now.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Where before I was out of the groove, now you're bringing me into it.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm like in the cool kids table.
There you go.
Spilling all the tea.
So, well, before I get to my spotlight, I was wondering if you had any picks this week.
Okay. I have kind of a weird spotlight. So the spotlight, we're just picking a person, right? And being like, here's some cool person. Okay, this is not a musician though, if that's okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
I don't even know what you call this person, but I find him to be hilarious, and I thought I might as well point him out. His name is Nathan Fielder. Have any of you guys heard of him?
Nope.
You have? Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I've heard his name.
He is, the reason I'm bringing him up is he's not like super famous, but he's got this hilarious show on Comedy Central called Nathan For You, and it's where it's like a mockumentary type, like it's not a mockumentary, it's a reality TV show, and it's all real, but he goes to different businesses and tries to renovate them, giving them these like ridiculous, like absurd business strategy ideas that are supposed to like get their business to grow, but in reality it like ends up being completely counterintuitive. And he interviews all these real people. It's all real things. It's like a real show, except he's a comedian. And he recently had this new show come out on HBO called The Rehearsal, which I don't want to go too much into what it is, but it is hilarious and sad and everything at the same time. And he's just like, I don't know, he's the best. If you ever get a chance to watch Nathan For You, it's so funny. It is one of the funniest shows out there.
Oh,
so that's my spotlight, Nathan.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I've heard of The Rehearsal, but I haven't heard of his show, so I have to add that to my list.
He's this like very dry comedy, like very insecure, like self-conscious guy, and I think he plays it up for like the character he plays, because he's like kind of being real, but he's kind of being a character at the same time. Yeah. And he has a show called The Rehearsal because he has such social anxiety in front of people that he wants to learn how to speak to people in real life. And so he'll recreate a situation to the T. Like if he's going to be meeting somebody in a restaurant, he'll make the restaurant, he'll recreate it in a sound stage, like to the scratches on the wall. So he has everything correct. And he'll like do this crazy map out of like every response that people could give him, so he could prepare it ad nauseum before he ever goes in to like do the things with the people, because he's so like scared about his social anxiety. And then it goes into this big thing where he's learning how to be a parent with like fake children. And it's just like, I mean, it's such a wacky, I can't even describe it because it sounds ridiculous. It is so good though. He is good.
Yeah, I definitely have to add those two shows to my list.
They are hilarious. I'll tell you, it's like some of the most I've ever laughed in any TV show is during Nathan For You.
Oh, cool.
It is one of the funniest shows. Anyway, I thought I'd mention that because I don't feel like he's someone that's talked about very much.
Yeah. Well, thank you for mentioning that, because I had not heard of those shows.
Hey, I got one. I mentioned him in Better Call Saul. Everyone knows what Better Call Saul is, so I got one. I feel accomplished.
Yeah. My spotlight this week is a singer named Dylan, which I sent you 2 of her songs last night, which are, I love all her songs, but those are my 2 favorites of hers. Did you get a chance to listen to them?
I did.
do you have a favorite out of those two?
You have to remind me. You already know that I don't know the answer.
Yeah.
Put you right on the
Parker,
spot.
what do you think? Which one is your favorite? Seriously, just be honest, man.
Yeah.
You gotta tell me the names again, Maya.
I think you liked the first one, Maya.
There you go.
Yeah.
See,
So good.
telepathy.
The two songs are No Romeo
Okay.
and You're Not Harry Styles.
Yeah, it was
I think
no
I-
Romeo. Yep, that was the
Yep,
one.
no Romeo.
That was the
Yep,
one.
no Romeo. There
That's
you
a
go.
good one.
That's the
Yeah, I
one.
really like that one.
Yeah. Those two songs have been another two that have been on repeat lately. So
And repeat on your albums or repeat like
Yes.
on the radio?
yeah, on my playlist.
Yeah, I can't tell. Are you guys being facetious or have you actually heard these songs?
Never heard him.
Never heard of them.
Nope,
Okay,
never heard of
gotcha.
him.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah,
Thanks
I
for
would-
putting
We're
me
being
on.
facetious.
Yeah,
I
well,
was gonna
We were
say
trying to
no.
help you out, Parker.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say no offense, but I know you haven't heard them.
Yeah.
So
We were just trying to help Parker out. Come on.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. You really were. You
Yeah.
really were.
Then you had to blow it by saying that.
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, next.
Yeah. Well, so next, my Monday motivation this week is it says, always believe that something wonderful is about to happen.
And you know what it is, Maya?
You got to see
You got
us.
to see us.
Yeah.
That's a joke. We always have a little inside joke where Wayne tries to tell Maya how great it
See if
is
I
that
can get
she
it
gets
before
to
she
see
does
him.
it. Once in
Yeah.
a while, she gets it before I do. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
there's the best thing that happened to you today.
There you go. I mean, you're in California and, seeing
Yeah.
people, meeting people, all that, but you got to see Wayne, so you should have believed something wonderful was going to
I
happen
don't know.
today.
It does say about to happen though, and we didn't read this before we came on, so
Oh.
it should be something after the show that's about to
Yeah.
happen.
It's about
I don't
to
know.
happen. I mean, it was
Wait,
happening.
are you guys outside the door? Are we going to see you when we go out?
Yeah.
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 This is
Oh,
just
that's
fake.
what it is.
This is
Yeah.
blue screen right here.
You guys are sweet.
A little green screen behind us. I say blue because ours is blue, but no one else's is really blue, so blue screen sounds weird.
Yeah. I was going to say, Cody, I think you meant green screen.
I know, but
Yeah.
ours is blue,
Ours is
so
blue.
ours is blue. Works the exact
Right
same.
now, you
so
wouldn't see me except for my head floating around.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say if you guys were in a blue screen, your faces would be gone, your shirts would be gone, you would just be like a floating half
Yeah.
a head.
There you go.
Yeah.
yeah, we do have like a
Yeah.
blanket. We like to hold up and just be floating heads. It's kind of a fun
yeah.
game we play.
Harry Potter, yeah,
Yeah.
I dig it.
Yeah.
Well, I like
cool,
that
though.
motivation. That fortune cookie like, what's that called? Gonna happen thing. I like it.
Yeah, what do you like about it, Maya?
I don't know. I don't know. I just like kind of that reminder that believe that something great is about to happen. Like don't lose that.
Yep, some positivity. I like it.
Yeah.
Seriously,
Yeah.
I dig it. Yeah, you go into a lot of tough things, and the only way you go into tough things if you believe that something is good about to happen. Otherwise, what's the motivation of that?
yeah.
So I'm with you. I dig it.
Yeah.
I think it's a good quote.
yeah.
Little fortune cookie wisdom.
Yeah.
All right, Maya. What else? Anything else for today?
No, I don't think so. Is there
Okay.
anything that you have?
Parker, what are you up to these days? You working on a show, on a movie, maybe you're singing songs we didn't know about? You tell us.
Man, that all sounds wonderful. That sounds great. I have to say, not a lot at the moment. So I'm an actor. I guess like is my job. So I haven't acted in anything in a minute. I was in like Magnum PI this year.
Cool.
I tend to play the bad guy in things, and so I played like a killer in Magnum PI. 'Cause that's just what people look at me and they're just like, "You're a killer, dude," and I'm like, "Thanks." We just got
Yeah, you were
along.
giving off that vibe.
Yeah, for sure. Most people get that.
I could feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm with
Yeah.
you. That's good. That's good. I work on it.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah,
it's just an
I'm
meeting to meeting
staying
thing.
away from him.
For sure.
But,
Yeah, you guys don't know, but there's a little wall she divided between us down below here.
Yeah.
This is just like for the show.
Gotta have.
But yeah, I was in that early this year, and since then, just been looking for stuff. But yeah, apart from that, nothing much. Just kind of working on things and doing stuff and seeing what happens.
Love it. Well, I know Maya will keep us updated as to where we can.
Something wonderful is about to happen.
That's right. Something wonderful is about to happen.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Just prove it true for
Yep.
sure.
Yeah.
I dig it. That was a good drop. Nice.
Yeah.
Well, Maya, it sounds like we might be seeing you later this week. Is that right?
Yes.
Hopefully on Friday, maybe.
Yeah.
And by we, I
think
don't mean
so.
me and Wayne
Maybe.
because we won't be here, but hopefully we get that set up for you on Friday. And I think that's the only other one this week, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that sounds pretty good, girl. And we won't see you on Monday.
Nope.
Yes.
But then if we need to set up something for next week, different time, let me know. Did we already do that? I can't remember.
No, I thought I emailed you that I wasn't gonna do one. A show next week.
Okay, cool.
Well, I'm not either, so.
Wayne's not either.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to be here.
He's
so I
taking a
won't be
week
here.
off of Stardom.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. All right, Maya. Well, excellent show. Parker, thank you so much for joining us. That was
Thank
awesome.
you. Yeah.
Great show.
That was fun.
And,
I like this. This is fun.
Yeah.
we
You're
always
the
end your-
best co-host.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next time, Wayne and I will just turn our cameras off and let you guys do the show, and we'll disappear entirely. Eat some cookies or something.
You guys are great. We need. It's like you got to have the whole piece. It's great. You guys are awesome.
Well,
Yeah.
It was a good show today and enjoyed the heck out of it. So.
that's right.
Yeah, I kind of like them.
A little
So,
bit, just a
yeah.
little bit, enough to maybe keep having on the show.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
a
we'll
little
see.
bit.
Whatever.
Yeah.
All right, Maya. Here's your theme song and your second theme song. Parker, she's the only patient to have two theme songs, just so you know.
Oh, you
So-
know what that means is you got to make a third one at some point. But I'm with you. I'm
So-
with you. Why would we trump
you make
the
it
record
and
already?
Send it to us.
Yeah, you guys work
You guys
on that.
make it and
Film
send it
that,
to us.
you know. You can stand on the beach and like lyrical dance or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's hear it.
All right.
See you
Good
later.
show, and we'll catch you later.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.